Dogs want to say thank you for taking care of us. We appreciate everything that you are doing. Yes, Zoe's very excited. So thank you so much for taking care of these crazy dogs. Okay, so this is the dog refrigerator here. In here, we have some food for Zoe that's not frozen. There's some potatoes. I'll put some extra meat here. There's some cottage cheese. Henry and Gladys's food is here. Henry, Gladys. Gladys has the smaller ones. Henry has the bigger ones. I've got some fresh pet down here as well for them. These packets typically take 24 to 48 hours to defrost. So I will, as soon as I pull one from here, I'll grab one from the freezer and just put it in here and just put it towards the back and cycle them through. Okay, so this is the dog freezer. So the freezer in the other refrigerator didn't seem to be working great. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the meats here. So these are meats for Zoe. These big packets are Henry's. The little ones are Gladys's. There's some fresh pet here in the door for them as well if they want something like that. So this is the dog closet. In here, lots of stuff. So this is Zoe's medication. It will be completely filled out for you. She gets 1 Carprofen and half a Tylenol twice a day on those. This is Myos, the muscle supplement. They get 2 scoops per dog per meal, and the scoop is inside of it. They do like their little popsicles, so feel free to fill those up. There should be 2 of them, one for Henry and one for Zoe. Gladys doesn't really care. If you can't find the little device, it's probably underneath a bed or the sofas or something. Over here are medications like these are refills for your Carprofen and Tylenol for Zoe. There is some Fortiflora if somebody has any upset stomach, 1 packet per dog per day. Some Entice if Zoe is not wanting to eat. And then in this little pink container are some of the more like urgent if needed medications. There's metronidazole for diarrhea, methacarb for pain, some Cerenia and famotidine. And if you need any other meds or have any other problems, let me know, and I may have some in the garage, or I can call Tamaki and she could get them. Cookies here. Dogs definitely expect a cookie before bedtime. These are kind of their favorites. Henry and Zoe will take it. Gladys, sometimes you just have to open her mouth and put it in her mouth and she will eat it. She's kind of weird about taking treats from people, including myself. Down here you've got some extra blankets. There's towels, there's sheets, there's all the dog stuff is there. Here's their dry food. They get 1 of these little scoops per dog per meal. This is just a mixture of a Purina food as well as some KD. And then back behind here in this little gray tote is a harness for Zoe if she's having trouble getting up and down. Okay, so I've got their food here. For Gladys and Henry, it's labeled whose is whose. This is 1 packet for Gladys, and this is 1 whole packet for Henry. I use this little plastic scoop and break it up prior to heating it. Henry is only going to eat a half of this per meal, and they're fed twice a day. If it's a half a packet of his or a whole packet of hers, I heat them in the microwave for 1:30 minutes. And if it's a whole packet for him, he's going to get it heated for 2 minutes. And these containers are microwave safe, so you don't have to worry about that. So to use a microwave, this just pulls open, put Henry's whole packet in there, 2 minutes, and then start just like any other microwave. So there's that. All this here is some extra stuff for Zoe to kind of encourage her to eat. I'm cooking her some ground beef and cottage cheese. Hopefully she'll eat it. I did leave some lunch money in the guest room for her if you have trouble getting her to eat things. If she doesn't eat it, if it's a little bit, the other dogs can have it. Otherwise, you can refrigerate it, heat it up later. You can just get rid of it too. It's fine. Unfortunately, we waste a lot of food trying to get her to eat. She seems to, as far as her pills go and taking them, she seems to like bread with maybe some peanut butter. She definitely likes cream cheese as well. In the refrigerator here, I've got bagels and cream cheese here. They pretty much demand in the morning a half a bagel and toast it. And then after it's toasted, put the cream cheese on it, sit. Oh, the dogs are so picky. You must sit in this seat, not this one, not this one, and not these two, but this one, and give them their 1/6 of a bagel. Zoe gets it first, and then Gladys, and then Henry. So if you want to cook Zoe some meat, down here are tons of pots and pans. There is a crock pot down here if you want to use that as well. All your silverware and like spatulas and stuff are here. Silverware here, and then if you have extra food, there's plenty of Tupperware up here. Just feel free to look around. It's not complex.